Welcome back to my channel, guys. Conscious and aware. Come on. Now today's video is about choose happiness. Yeah, that's what it's about today. Happiness is a choice. I'm going to explain this in today's video so you can live a happier and more meaningful life. Now before we get into the video and get started, I just want to thank you guys again who are watching the videos, who are liking, commenting, sharing it and subscribing, man. I appreciate all of you. Now boom, choose happiness. Happiness is a choice. It's not about what happens to you, it's about how you perceive it. So the way you feel, it's all determined by how you perceive things or perceive what has happened. You understand? So let's say, for example, now someone saying some bad things to you, someone is being negative, bad vibes and that. Now, all depending on how you perceive that is going to determine how you're affected. If you perceive that he's a bad person, he's this, and man, F that guy, and then you're going to be in a negative mindset. You're gonna not gonna feel good within yourself. But if you perceive it as, okay, that's his perspective, that is how he sees it, how can I help this person? Then you find joy in that situation. You can learn from that situation, and you can make it whatever you want it to be. You understand? So every situation is determined by how you perceive it. Anything, like let's say your parents, for example, they are, let's say anything really, like I don't want to get into people or situation, but any situation is how you perceive it. If something bad happens, like I don't know, like you're supposed to do something and then let's say it started raining and then your plans got cancelled, for example. Okay, you can perceive it as, man, my plans got cancelled, man, F this rain and that, man, I really wanted to do this. Or you can perceive it as, okay, rain today, I didn't get to do this, but I got opportunity so I can do that. You see, what's the difference in them two? Mindset is all about how you perceive the event or situation. That's what it comes down to. That's why I'm saying that happiness is a choice. Choose happiness. You understand? Any situation you're in, there is joy in it. There is lessons to be learned. It's all about how you see it. It's not actually about what is happening to you, because everyone goes through the same thing, believe it or not. Every single person goes through the same thing. Everyone has family members that's passed away or having a bad day or this. Everyone pretty much goes through the same thing. Not identically at the same time, but through the same things. So then what is the difference between someone who is happy and joyful and a person who's suffering and miserable? It all comes down to the perception, how they perceive things. Two people can go through the same event, but come out of there two different ways in that. You understand? So let's say, for example, I've used an example before on my channel. Let's say there's two brothers in that, yeah, and let's say one of their parents died. Let's say their mom died. Now one can turn into drug addict and depression. Another person can be successful and inspirational person. What is the difference if both of them went through the same thing? It's how they perceived it. So this is why I'm saying choose happiness. You understand? So when a situation arises, look at the positive in it. Look at the lessons in it. That's how you grow and that's how you move forward and that's how you stay in a happy state inside your mind. It's all about how you perceive. I don't want to keep repeating myself. How you perceive things. You understand? So going forward then in your life or after this video, when something happens to you, think about how you're perceiving it. That's all it comes down to. Yeah, focus attention on that and choose happiness. Like a lot of people think that once they get money or once they get that job or once they achieve this or get that material item, get that car, get that house, they'll be happy. But that's not true. You understand? Because there's people who are multimillionaires, billionaires who are sad and miserable. There's people who are poor, poverty level, who are over the moon happy. What is that then? It's very simple. Like it's not even something that you need to figure out. It's all about how they're perceiving it. So don't think that a material item is going to make a difference or a person is going to make a difference. Nothing is going to make a difference to your happiness. Your happiness, your life is your own doing. How you feel is down to you. Now, obviously there are things that affect that, like the things you're consuming. If you're constantly watching the news all day, it's going to be difficult to be happy. If you're listening to this music what talks about violence, drugs, stabbing, it's going to be difficult for you to be happy. You know what I'm saying? If you're around negative people who are just talking, just low vibrational, low frequency conversations, it's going to be difficult for you to be happy. You understand? You can still obviously go within yourself and find happiness, but you're making it harder for yourself. You understand? But consume positivity, happiness, be around people that are happy and positive. Then you'll automatically be in an environment that is happy and uplifting. Then you're gonna feel better. You understand? So you can't just only go into the mind and try to change your perception. If you're around negative people, bro, the challenge is gonna be hard, bro. If you're watching the news and social media all day, it's gonna be hard for you, bro. So pay attention to what you're consuming as well. It's not just about the perception, it's about what you're feeding yourself at the same time, what you are consuming. So pay attention to all of them things, and that all of them things have effect on your joy, your happiness. Because at the end of the day, everything that people are trying to achieve success-wise in this world or whatever, all of that, all these material things that you're trying to acquire, or the success status, it all comes down to the same thing. So you can feel better within yourself. That's what it all comes down to. You know what I mean? You don't want to be a millionaire for any other reason than to feel good within yourself, or maybe you want to help people, but again, that comes down to being good within yourself. You understand? So you can feel good now. You don't need to wait till you get money to feel good. You don't need to wait till you get that perfect partner or that life or that car or that house to feel good. You can feel good within yourself now. If you change your perception, if you start to love yourself, and altogether just choosing happiness, choosing joy, bro, choosing love, you know? No amount of money is gonna make any difference to how you feel. If you're depressed now, when you become a millionaire, you're gonna be a millionaire that's depressed. If you're depressed now and you get that dream car, you're gonna be a depressed person who's got his dream car. That's not gonna make any difference, bro. It's all down to yourself, all down to your thinking and perception. You feel me? So pay close attention to that, man. Pay close attention to your inner self and that. You understand? Get into nature. Do the things that make you feel good. That's it. That's what it's all about and that, man. Choose happiness. You know what I mean? It's not about what's happening to you. It's about how you perceive it, man. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hopefully it brought you value. Hopefully you learned something from it. And if you did, smash that like button, man. Comment down below and share this video with someone who you think needs this, man. Come on. Come on. Come on.